out here, man.
Let me pause this. Yeah, something to drink. Yeah, follow me. Follow me.
Okay.
Now, I didn't know what you were in the mood for, so I picked up a little bit of this, a little bit of that.
Holy crap, man. I don't think YouTube's going to allow us, you know, I mean, this is going to totally go over the limit. I mean...
Hey, man, don't worry about it. I just hope you have room because we're going to do the cheap drink challenge.
I think a glass of water might have sufficed. Alright, let's do it.
I'm trying to warm up here. This has never been done before, not only by us, but I mean by anybody to my knowledge. This is a big deal. We've broken it down to 6 categories. You'll see them as we do them. Up first, crowns. They look like, you know, your Crayola crown. They're all natural. They are a sports drink. No high fructose corn syrup with electrolytes. What's the name of that flavor?
It is blue.
Breakaway berry.
Yeah, there it is. Breakaway berry.
There you go. I mean, breakaway could be used in a couple different sports.
Electrolytes. They're what plants crave. Well, I was expecting something blue. This is kind of pinkish, peachish. Yeah.
Breakaway berry. Let's do it.
Oh, not a lot of flavor. Maybe I just drank it too fast. Maybe that.
Yeah, actually let that sit on your tongue for a while. That's rancid. That's actually deplorable. I'm ashamed I drank that, but
I was better off just taking it to the head.
yeah. I mean, if you just throw it back, you're not going to really. Up next is Leaping Lemon Lime. One thing I will give them credit for, obviously the cans are catchy, vibrant packaging, and the names are pretty creative so far. So they've got that going for them. Now this one we assume will be kind of a green, but we'll see. Oh, it's a nice faint yellow. Not sure how I feel about that. And again, you know, time is of the essence, so we're going to just jump right into things here. That just tastes like the flattest, most insipid lemonade I've ever had in my life.
I didn't really get any lemonade flavor until I started to swallow. So,
only 2 drinks in, I have about 20 in my mouth. Just, you know, tastes like a New York City sewer hole.
And at this point, we're understanding why they were 50 cents a piece.
All natural playoff punch. Playoff punch, again, sports theme, playoffs. This one, I'm hoping of the 3 will be the best of the bunch, but you see, it's kind of a
color to the
it's
last
kind of a rose, I guess, if we're going to be specific. It's just, you know, it would be cool if it had no sugar, was terribly outdated, expired. These are a shame, and the thing is, though, it's almost like they're aimed at children. I take it from the packaging and everything.
Yeah.
And God forbid you give these to your kids; they will hate you probably for the rest of their, you know, life.
I wonder how much caffeine is actually in here. I mean, we're only doing shots, so it's not. You can't be.
Well, it is
too terribly.
like it is a kid sports drink, so probably not a lot. But
okay.
Next, we will regroup and try the next set.
Let's do it.
Up next is 3D. These are multi-dimensional beverages. That sounds like a load of crap, but up first, because I like it, pink grapefruit.
I wonder if this is from Dimension X.
Ooh, I actually had some ruby red grapefruit juice this morning with my breakfast, so I like grapefruit. It's kind of a more polarizing fruit, but
this is
it says shake well, drink chill on the bottom. We didn't really get that memo. Oh well. Oh man, that aftertaste. Oh, that's horrid.
Not that I want people to infer how I got this knowledge, but the thing that comes to my mind is urine.
This is we're taking this to a new realm of just terrible. No, seriously, at first it was just a watery drink, and then all of a sudden that was stomach churning. This is a hard job we have to do. Next is mango. Now this is, we didn't specify exactly what sort of drink this is. It's supposed to be a vitamin-induced white tea, for the record.
I hope it tastes like Chris Kattan.
And on the side, you know, they paid somebody to write, you know, a text blurb, try to be creative, you know. We don't have time to read that prose. I'm sure it's incendiary. Mango junk juice, I'll call it. A tad more palatable than the last, but it's still watery.
I was about to say it's almost identical to the last.
Yeah. Maybe it's that the first one, my hopes were up a bit high, and they were dashed. Up next is blueberry, and we will jump right into it. It's kind of a almost a copper color. By the way, the shot glass I'm using, the Hell Yeah Stone Cold Steve Austin variety. What can I say? I'm a Hellraiser.
Hell yeah. Hell no.
Oh, and we had dinner plans after this. I might as well just go home and retch into a wastebasket.
Yeah, this we are going to be pissing interesting colors tomorrow.
All right, a moment to compose, and we will be back with the third set of nasty drinks. Up next, this is the variety pack. Tim, I believe you'd like to introduce this.
Here we have Beauty Elixir, and I'm reading from the bottle. Escape into tropical bliss. Get more of the oohs and ahs and the oh my gosh, you look fabulous with your self-beauty elixir. Renew your inner beauty with a sexy blend of exotic berries, botanical extracts, nutrients, and antioxidants. Nothing should stand between you and a radiant glow, because it's all about you.
You know, I'm also told by people in the supermarket and park that I have a glow about me. I don't know what it is, but apparently this will lift it to the next stratosphere. That's the ugliest color yet. It's a milky yellow.
It kind of looks like, you know, applesauce. Like,
Youth, beauty. This flavor is Tropical Bliss. The drink is Beauty Elixir, and Tim did a hell of a job promoing it. But how will it taste?
Actually, not all that offensive. I don't think you agree.
I don't know what to think. I mean, one thing is my knees buckled. It was sour. Wasn't expecting that. I mean, what are you picking up flavor-wise? I don't know. It's hard to discern.
I really don't know ingredient-wise.
I definitely taste some sort of a fruit. Maybe pineapple is there.
Yes, pineapple juice.
But that tart.
I don't know. We're trying.
No, I guess out of the things that we tasted so far, this is probably the least offensive. But I certainly wouldn't sit down and drink a bottle of this.
Yeah, this kind of reminds me of the flavor. If you ever drank the liquid that's in the canned fruit cocktails, you know that you get at like the store or whatever. That's kind of what it tastes like.
I think you're onto something there. Yeah.
Am I prettier yet? Is my glow?
Up next, VO. VO had a lot of different drinks. Packaging, probably the best of the bunch. You know, it's very sleek, very sexy, very modern. And this particular, it's a vibrancy drink. So again, they're promising us a pot of gold at the end of the beverage.
And the eye is upside down.
And the flavor is tropical colada. So we, out of the different flavors they offered, we thought this one kind of sounded the most interesting.
And sink.
Luckily, I have razor sharp motor skills and instincts from a youth playing lots of video
You've been doing lots of... Whoa!
Oh my god!
Oh my god, that is...
It's milky, and I'm a guy that's borderline lactose intolerant, so oh man, it just smells like suntan lotion on a fat woman. Oh man.
Hold on, let me get in here so we can see both reactions. Oh, wow, you already drank it. Okay. Carpe diem.
It tastes like coconut soda pop. It tastes literally like suntan lotion with fizzy bubbles.
I have to agree. This does not taste like something that was meant to be drank by anyone ever.
Oh man. Well, you can see there's oh man. It's pulpy. That shouldn't be. Up next for the variety pack.
I'm gonna rinse my
why
shot
Jay
glass.
Stinger Pounding Punch? Now Tim and I, being wrestling fans, you know, I know that makes us kind of social pariahs, but we recognize this right away. Stacker 2, WWF, WWE, they had a working relationship with this drink many years back.
I definitely think of the Eddie Guerrero commercial. You know, you definitely feel the sting. God rest your soul, Eddie.
Yes. I was always more of a Mondo Guerrero fan, but beggars can't be choosers, and that's kind of a nice hue, kind of a fuchsia.
You know, I never actually saw a Mondo Guerrero match, to the best of my knowledge, unless he used another name and I was unaware.
Oh, and this tag stuff in AWA, but
okay.
Don't get me started on that. Oh!
Piss.
Wow, I think my ash just fell off.
I mean, this has the... I don't want to... like, the acidic nature of piss.
Well, first, right off the bat, I was almost glad to get some fizz, like some true, you know, just because everything else has been really watery, and that's texturally, you know, that's been very off-putting.
Yeah.
But then you get this almost like sweaty gym sock from the Detroit Pistons locker room circa 85, 87, the playoff years.
That's very specific.
Yeah, well, you know, I mean, this is shit. But,
I'm going with piss, but yeah.
okay, piss.
Yeah.
We're 3 groups down. We have 3 more to go.
I'm not going to make it, man.
Give us a few seconds to clean up and wash up, and we will be right back.
Hey, this corrodes the stuff that was in the sink.
Up next is the teas. They might be the saving grace here. Okay, Tim, you're a big tea aficionado. I also like tea.
I don't see how they can screw this up.
Go ahead and show them what we have up first.
Alright, we have blueberry green tea. I'm assuming that's blueberry green. Thank you, Big Lots, for putting the label. Anyhow, it's Nature's Sweet Tea, Tea's Tea. I'm expecting Mr. T to be on there just because to get more tea in the tea. Big T. Big T.
Yeah,
also known as Ahmed Johnson.
I'm digging up those obscure references.
Yay, late WCW. Okay, it does look like green tea. So far so good.
Oh my god, it just tastes like lawn clippings. This could easily be something that Jesse Pinkman and Walter White concocted in the back of an RV for you Breaking Bad fans or you meth heads. This is,
How did they screw up tea? It makes itself.
I mean, this literally tastes like a freshly shorn lawn.
It's awful. I don't know how they did that. That takes talent to fail that hard.
Well, okay, this might be a little bit better. White tea, raspberry. Doesn't have a lot going on the package to really tell us what to expect. This is probably the first one that we actually shook, too. That's probably been our own error there. Been causing us some additional grief. By the way, don't try this at home unless you're really bored and really brave.
And don't value your stomach lining.
Yes. The trips to the ER are not cheap here. We don't have national health care, so we, you know.
Oh, are we going political?
Why not?
That's actually kind of pleasant.
But do you get something on the aftertaste? Do you get any, like...
It's a bit delayed. I'm going to go with even like 10 to 15 seconds delayed, but...
Because for me, like, I get that kind of a faint, almost a rose, kind of like a floral, fragrant, you know, it's pretty good, but on the back end, it's like dish soap, it's like cleaning solution. It's like, you know, kind of chemically, like, you know, which is not a good chaser, by the way.
I get that a little bit, but not so much that I wouldn't finish the drink. Like, this is something that, if I had bought one, I would finish the bottle and just put it on my to-do list to try to avoid this particular brand, unless there was nothing else going on that night.
You are a braver soul than I.
Okay.
Up next, the 5th, and we're getting really close to the 6th and final, so...
Alright, we're almost there.
Up next, our old friend Jones is back with their Jones... with their Jones Gaviline.
Oh, goodness. We'll save this. Let's see. We'll probably need to open this one over the sink. Let's find out.
Yeah, let's open the one that jumped out of my hand and try to commit suicide.
Wow, this makes me want to drink it. Gamma amino butyric acid.
So the name is at the very top. What do you got there? Fuji apple.
Yeah, GABA infused Fuji apple.
And
tea
just like
slash...
vitamin water, it has a specific function. This one's is focus and clarity. I feel the need to point that out.
All right.
For those keeping track at home.
Let's see if I'm... Oh, dear.
Pour me a little bit of that.
Mm-hmm.
That's fine, thanks.
Well, why don't you review this, cinema snob? Huh? We know you're treading on our territory. Huh? My toes, they feel stepped on.
Oh!
Okay, aftertaste. Aftertaste bad.
No, this tastes like something that was concocted, you know, like maybe, okay, like a homeless shelter. They're doing, bear with me, they're doing the Thanksgiving food line at the end of the night. They've served 450 inner city folk, and the grease that's in the pans afterwards. I mean, this was something vulgar.
You know,
I think I'm actually offended.
You know, I have to say two things. One, bad flavor. Two, the fact that you were able to pull out that reference suggests to me that you are thinking very clearly, so perhaps it succeeded in its mission. Moving on.
You're right. Jones, you did not let me down. Up next is Grapefruit Tea Juice. Interesting title. Also, focus in clarity.
Alright, so we should be able to think very clearly about the fact that we can't sleep tonight.
Earlier today, we did try well, actually a few minutes ago, the grapefruit flavored 3D beverage, and that was one of the worst of the evening. So, the fact that this has grapefruit in it, and the fact that it's like a golden color, like a Red Bull or something, is kind of worrisome.
I don't know what he's talking about, YouTube. That was a completely different episode. You know, at a certain point, are all these starting to taste the same to you?
Well, they're all excessively watery. The tastes are muted and just. I mean, I'm running out of adjectives to say gross, disgusting.
And this feels, as to me, is offensive in the same way as the last one, but less so.
Yeah, we have a very, a sliding scale of grotesque. Lemon honey tea. That sounds pleasant to the ears.
How can they screw that up?
Again, this one is, I think they're all focused in clarity. Kids, don't believe everything you read, or as, Chuck D said, don't believe the hype, because I would not recommend, killing one of these before a final, I think you're better off just, nice glass of water and some bran cereal.
And cocaine.
Well, again, this was the lemon honey tea, and the color seems fairly accurate to that. No big surprise. Of the three so far, this one's the less offensive to me.
I suppose I got my hopes up. It's very, very watery. Not a lot of flavor going in there. What little flavor is not terribly pleasant. It's not awful, not kick in the face or anything like that.
I just feel like the false advertising is sort of the thing that really brings these down to another level. I mean, it says, just going through the text here at the very end, this amino acid, it's linked to higher scores, bigger and better tricks.
I would love to see the studies.
Bigger and better tricks? That's a vague... Are you talking about training tricks, like a street corner prostitute? Are you talking about, like, tricks on a skateboard? Magician tricks? I mean, okay. And then an overall Zen state of mind. Now, I definitely take that one to task, because I'm a guy who has dabbled in, meditation and Buddhism, and, yeah, that does calm me down. But this, no, I'm enraged, in fact. Very far from a Zen state of mind. Probably the most interesting color of the night. I'm gonna say
floaters. I see floaters.
Ooh, you're right. And I don't think I even got the name, the flavor of this one. What is it? Nectarine. I was gonna say this almost looks like a cantaloupe to me. Kind of an amber color.
Yeah, there's definitely floaters in here as well. I don't know if you can see that on camera or not.
It looks like something you might find on like a bog in Jurassic Park, I think.
Yeah. Not awful.
I mean, if I was blindfolded, I would think I was drinking something out of someone's tennis shoe. Okay, we've got 5 of these down, and I hope you're still with us. We're feeling a little loopy. Woo! But we saved the best, or in this case, worst, for last. So we'll be right back.
I expect.
Crazy critters. We have a fox doing judo. We have an otter playing hockey, and a raccoon busting out a 180 kickflip ollie. They're crazy critters, so I'm being crazy and I'm juggling them, and that's probably not the best idea.
I think you're going to have to open those over the sink, or I will.
Good source of vitamin D and calcium.
I'm sure it is.
Yeah, no sugar added. Sweetened with stevia. Okay.
Stevia?
Yeah. Up first is going to be the Foxy Fruit Punch. And I got to say, the adorable fox busting out, karate moves is... I like it, and I'm really hoping it doesn't disappoint me, because I like what I see there.
Oh wow, it didn't decide to burst.
Okay,
right.
Another plus. We might be pleasantly surprised, but let's not get our hopes up.
It's kind of
Kind of an opaque, kind of a...
Yeah.
It's a very faint...
It kind of reminds me of a white wine almost.
Yeah, it's like a little off-white.
Mm-hmm.
Foxy fruit punch. We talked earlier about the Warheads candies. I think we were having that discussion, and this tastes like a sour candy that's just been left to dissolve.
Mm-hmm.
Ridiculously sour, like you know.
You know, in terms of consistency, it reminds me of the carbonated water challenge. You know, it's very, you know...
It's sour, it's salty, it's very acidic-y.
Yeah.
I'm really not, you know, the fruit punch is lost in the sea of sour. We move on to the blue Raz Raccoon, and it's not raspberry, it's Raz with a Z. It's hip, it's stylish, it's new, it's young, you know. Trying to really appeal to that demographic who likes to text and drive, and I don't know what else kids are doing these days. I'm afraid to ask, but
just think about what they'll be doing when your kid grows up.
hopefully, you know, a nice afternoon in the park, a couple games of
Chess.
yeah, chess. I was gonna say Tecmo Super Bowl, but you know, all right. This one's also sour, but I do taste the blue raspberry flavor, which at this point I'm reaching for anything kind to say about any of the drinks that we've tried.
Yeah. To me, the blue raspberry hit as I swallowed it. It was a kind of a back of the throat sort of ugh, and I did not enjoy that all that much. But
yeah,
again, I was
kind of
never
like a punch.
Yeah, I was not a huge blue raspberry slushy fan at any point. So
yeah, yeah. That leaves us with one final drink, and then our final thoughts. So without further ado. The distinct honor goes to the dignified Otter Orange. You know, I used to read zoo books in elementary school, and I found out a couple fascinating facts of otters, but never knew that they played hockey.
No,
Nor that they had a soft drink named after them. So, this one is a bright yellow orange, a sunburst orange, and again, we know it's going to be sour right at the head. We're going to be interested to see what else we can get out of this.
This almost looks like a Sunny Delight. You know?
Yeah. Like a carbonated Sunny Delight, perhaps.
I kind of enjoyed that. I mean, it's not... Okay, let me rephrase. Comparatively speaking to what we've been drinking, not bad.
I mean, it tastes like salt water from the ocean with some orange juice freshly squeezed in it. I mean, yeah... It's a sour carbonated beverage. You know, a lot of the things that we tried tonight were very watery, lacking in flavor, and what we could taste was very offensive to the palate. I mean, if you're a young kid, you could probably drink these. They're sour, but they do have some flavor.
Yeah.
I have a really, really bad idea, and I think we will do it in one moment.
Oh God, you're not doing what I think you're going to do, are you?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
no.
Okay, right now it's a tradition, and it breaks my heart to have to do this to myself, and I have not wrote a living will, so if anything were to happen to me here, I hope you know what to do with my board games and my Argyle socks. Tim's going to be pouring about 7 or 8 beverages into the glass, and then I will be pouring the rest. You know what we're doing here. We're creating what's commonly referred to as a suicide, and no, I don't mean we made a suicide pact. We're not going to literally kill ourselves unless this drink pushes us over the edge. But, and Tim, if you would hold this. Oh, we have more. We're almost out of room here.
But wait, there's more.
You've poured very generous servings here.
Uh-oh, I think I've more than filled it up, and it's more than half away. And we got more drinks over there.
Yes. The grass clippings, if you recall.
You know, it's starting to look a bit like Budweiser.
The pina colada. This one should really just be the centerpiece, I think, of the...
Now we're heading to Samuel Adams territory.
Beauty elixir.
Oh, dear.
The YJ Stinger for our buddy, Chris Jericho. 3D grapefruit. All the 3Ds are really watery and terrible, so...
Can we at least get some vodka in here?
Little double shot. And last but not least, the crowns from earlier in the evening. And you know, I know we've put them all in there, but making its third appearance of the night, Tropical Colada.
Alright, now to pour me some. Let's see.
As you can see, it's a very milky, oh lord. This is, it's like almost like a peach.
I'm sure that made it better.
Oh, it just keeps getting more and more,
Disgusting.
yes. Take it to the head, Tim.
Yeah, you first. Oh, good Lord!
Man,
Look,
the world's on YouTube, Mom.
look at this. This is this. It's yeah.
In the words of my buddy Monty, I have a bachelor's degree. Would you like fries with that? No. Let's take a drink. Bottoms up to better days, as LTJ once said, buddy. Are we on to something here?
This is actually my.
This is better. This is better. I'll go as far as to say this is better than any of the 20 drinks individually.
I have to agree. Here.
Somehow something is working here.
Oh shit!
It's a
We better
funky-
patent this before someone else thinks of it.
It's like a funky, fruity kind of berry-ish pina colada. Mm-hmm. With a little rancid sewer rat. And maybe a touch of Newt's Eye. Mm-hmm. I know I've been reading that Rich Craft book pretty, but anything else that you can pick up in there? Toxic Avengers. No,
this is not Toxic Avengers territory. This is more like the cartoon Toxic Crusaders.
Okay, so maybe some nose zone earwax.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm flabbergasted. For once, Brian reviewed a world lost for words. But thanks for watching and bearing with this. This has been a very unique experience. One I'll take to the grave and be ashamed and kind of. Really disappointed in. But, hey, take a look at this with your own eyes. I mean, YouTube technology's come a long way. Smell-o-vision is right around the corner, I'm told. But
if you scratch your screen right now, you can smell what we smell like and what this beverage smells like. I'll wait.
it's success.
Yeah.
This is feeling like you as I stare at the wall. I feel like my memory's here. It's gone back, I can't seem to recall. My mind is empty, but the past holds plenty, and I can't keep them all. Tossing in bed, throw the sheets overhead, too late and getting lost. A curse of the night.
Bad idea.